So shake it like you don't care. Shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. Go ahead, touch down like that. Go ahead, touch down like that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the run, it's Robinson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
36. Check.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
First and 10, Eason. Flush to his right. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it'll be second down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
In on the stop. Brings up third down.
Here's Eason to throw. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it fourth down. Frank Reich, he didn't even seem hesitant about this. He wants to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. Check. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike. 40's the Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go. Right. Hey, Mike 40. I know he ain't got it. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no. Let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40. Mike 40.
From the gun is Eason. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, Steve. And Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They go play action with McDonald. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. Then he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Jack Doyle. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
10. Jaguars nothing. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. On 1st and 10. McDonald, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington.
McDonald's pass.
That catch good for only a couple.
Washington.
One thing you're hoping for when you run
2
drag
yards
routes,
you're
able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald. And trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked off at the 45. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, Eason. The toss here completed to Pittman. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Michael Pittman. A gain of 12 on the play. It's now 3rd and 7.
Watch the run. Hey, 40's Mike.
To throw on 3rd down, Eason eluding the pressure right. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10. at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down now. It's Robinson, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. McDonald. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On first down, McDonald, that one complete. He finds Shark. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's McDonald to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Here's a quick throw right side, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here we go. 40's Mike.
Eason on 2nd down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know.
They do.
It means
touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 to the mic. I'm coming.
Throwing on 1st down. McDonald. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. McDonald. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, McDonald. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
46-yard line.
Now Eason. He's got Jack Doyle, and he's going to have a 1st down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Eason off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to his tight end, Firkser. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Hey, 40's mic. 40's mic right there. 40's mic.
A final shot before break. Eason, he'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And Parkey's kick is good.
Good.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
2nd half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Back to Taylor on 1st down.
Jonathan
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's forced out of bounds.
If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Strong right. 3 down. 3 down, go.
Operating from the gun. Eason escaping the pressure right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd down. Here's Eason. Flush to his right. He'll run it, and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Eason. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
That's good.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Taylor. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. To throw on 2nd down, Eason flushed out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Eason going to try and throw for it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Firkser, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Colts 34, Jaguars 6. Cody.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. McDonald sets to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back into youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. The give to Taylor. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Left side, Doyle with it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
41.
Parkey with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw again, McDonald. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Indianapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. To throw on 3rd down, McDonald. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
1st and 10, Eason. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Mike's 40, Mike's 40. You remember me? You remember?
Looking to throw on second down. Eason, catch made here by Campbell.
Complete.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Chef. He's crashing.
Hey, tracking 60.
Play action. It's Eason. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Agnew now to return, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Watch tight. Tight end's right.
70 Lion. 19 Lion.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Hey, Smash.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Down Colts.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing after the interception, McDonald. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards.
1st down.
Tight right.
3 down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Check.
Check smash.
Right here.
On 1st and 10, McDonald. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 30 yards. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars able to... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. His throw incomplete.
Oh, let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Escaping the pressure right. Eason gets hit, and the ball pops free. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Following the fumble recovery, McDonald. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Someone moved, flag is out, that's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, McDonald. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They go play action with McDonald. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Check 24. Check 24.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
Eason's pass.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
51's the Mustang 19. Get him. Get him. Get him. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
From the gun on 3rd down, Eason. And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun is Eason. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mike 51. Mike 51. I want that.
From the gun, Eason, flush to his right. And he's going to go down again.
Jacob Eason.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Taylor. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Indianapolis, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. Flag on the tag.